So if you've ever been denied a US visa, you've probably heard something that sounds like inability to prove strong ties to home country. Well, yeah, I am going to share some tips and things that I know about the process that may be able to help you, and some documents that could help alleviate that concern. Hi tribe, my name is Winie. Welcome to Winie Student World. A disclaimer before we continue, I am not an immigration lawyer, and so to actually seek legal advice or any kind of immigration law services, please seek one. What you're going to hear today will be based on my experiences, other people's experiences, and personal research. Okay, let's dive in. Proving strong ties to your home country is very important in getting any kind of non-immigrant visa. The common ones being the B1, B2 for visitors, or the F1 for students. Yes, a lot of people have gotten denied for that. The first thing I want to say, and hear me very, very well, is that consular officers are trained to detect desperation and some kind of, I need to get out of my home country. You understand? I don't like this place. I need to move out of here and, seek a better life or greener pastures. And that vibe is palpable. And that is never going to work for you because you are assumed an immigrant until you prove otherwise. And so if you're applying for a non-immigrant visa, they assume that you're trying to immigrate, except you prove beyond reasonable doubt that you are not trying to immigrate into the US. And so what they use to check for that sometimes is they want to see that you have strong ties to your home country. So the first thing that I'm going to share as one of the ways to show that you have strong ties is your family. Yes, family is one way to show that you have strong ties to your home country. And so, are you married? Marriage certificate. Do you have children? Their birth certificate. Family pictures. Have you adopted a child? That certificate process for adoption. Or affidavits that show that you have some kind of dependents or people who are dependent on you. Those are some examples of things that could prove strong ties to your family. Do you have people living with you? Are you personally responsible for caring for people in your family? If you are perceived to be a coaster, you understand, you're not linked to anybody, it could be a red flag in evaluating your visa application process. The second thing is employment. Are you employed? Are you working? There should be a letter from your company showing that you are employed there and how much they pay you. In that letter, it could also show the company granting you leave of study or study leave or some kind of vacation time and assuring you of your position when you return back from your trip. This is very important because a tie means that when you come back from wherever you're traveling to for school or for pleasure, that your job will be waiting for you when you get back. So that is very, very important. Another thing that you can show with for employment is your pay stubs, and make sure it's recent. So don't bring pay stubs of 6 months ago. Get something that was issued to you within the past month or few weeks, or get at least the last 3 consecutive months so that they can show that this is a current and ongoing thing. Okay, the next thing is properties. This is also very important. If you have properties, lands, houses, cars, things that you own in your home country, you want to bring the deeds or certificate of ownerships as it applies. Tax documents to show that you're actually paying taxes for those properties if it applies to your home country. Would also be very helpful to validate properties that you may have. The next thing that could also help is, are you into business? Are you a business owner of any sort? You want to bring either proof of ownership of that business, some financial records that show that you're in charge and that you're earning good, consistent money from that business. Because again, you want to show that you're not going to be a liability, number one, to the country that you're visiting, and number two, you'll be able to take care of yourself when you're away from that business. Those will go a long way to show that you are a business owner. The next thing is Education, are you a student? So this is for people who maybe are coming here for like an exchange program, or they are traveling for a study abroad, or some kind of school excursion, or or vacation. Your student identification card, your transcript, a letter from your school stating that you are currently enrolled, or some kind of proof of enrollment. You could also get a letter from your school showing that you are going to be away for an extended period of time, and that when you resume back to school, you would continue with your classes as regular. Again, that would show that you have strong ties to your country, or via education. The last but not the least is investment. Do you have heavy investments in your country? Have you bought some landed properties or some big properties, or did you put money into shares, or a business or something that shows that you have good financial ties to your home country? Again, any documents that could support that would be helpful. Now, I want to add this, and this is very important. Now, all that I've listed, again, whatever you have that supports your application process is what you should take, not everything that I've listed, because that'll be a lot of papers. But also keep in mind that you may not be asked for any documents. Sometimes it happens, not actually sometimes, a lot of times it happens that you're not asked for any documents. What actually shows how convincing you are could be your conversation with the consular officer. And so you want to be confident. You want to show that you are a stable person in your home country, and that this is the reason why you'll be traveling. That will go a long way to help your visa process. I know I've listed a lot of things in this video, and I have it on my blog at winiestudentworld.com. If you follow the link below in this video and go directly to the website, you will be able to get this downloaded. So everything that I've listed is in a PDF sheet, and then you just download it with the checkbox and pick the ones that apply to you, and hopefully use them to support your visa application process. I wish you success. I wish you great things in all your endeavors, especially if you're traveling for work, or traveling for school, or traveling for anything. And I hope that your visa application process goes very well. As always, I'm open for emails and DMs with questions that I'll be able to answer. I'll be more than happy to answer, or point you in the direction of resources that would benefit you. Until we talk again, my name is Winie, and if you haven't subscribed or followed, please tell me. What's up?